Yikes. You see that cloud? Looks like it's coming towards us and it's gonna rain. Hello again, everybody. I thought I would show the yucky cloud instead of the yucky me, because I'm actually not feeling very well today, but it's quiet in the house because no one else is here, so I thought I'd try to get this video shot for my week. Since I missed last week, I didn't want to do it again. It's been kind of nutso the past week or so because of our house being under contract and having the inspection. The inspection was anticipated. However, the negotiations with the buyer did not go as expected. She came back with 2 additional pages worth of things she wanted done, and we countered, which you would think is what you would expect. However, it wasn't, because she wanted everything on her list done. And so we just walked, because that's just crazy. It wasn't anything. Not so. We agreed to do some electrical and plumbing things we didn't know were going on, and to replace a window that had a crack. You know, basically nothing wasn't putting the house in move-in ready status, but apparently in her mind it was. So I don't think we would have made this lady happy regardless of what we had done. So trying to leave drama alone, and we took the high road. And while we had that contract going, we had another bid come in, so we had reached out to that person to see if they were still interested, and they were. So under contract again. Yay. Now we wait again for inspection, but now that we know some stuff, we are taking care of them so they don't become brought up again, hopefully. And hopefully the process moves a little smoother. We have a later closing date, which bumps it to mid-July, which is slightly disappointing because it just puts our adventure off a few extra weeks. So, but that's okay. At least we're headed in the right direction. But yeah, besides that, I feel like everything has been kind of moving at a stalemate situation, like pace, which is really annoying and frustrating. And I just want to get stuff boxed up. I just want to get it sold and donated. But after we have this next inspection, and then also the appraiser comes through, that will be more of official go-to status of getting all those things taken care of. So we also did go and look at some RVs, and it went well. We definitely like the Grand Design, Solitude, and or Reflection. We did look at the North Point Jayco mid-bunk, and it's around the same price as the Reflection, but it just seems like the quality isn't there. So I'm kind of just, you know, it has all of the fixtures and, you know, apparel, whatnot that we really want, but quality, well, I hate to pay for that and not the quality. So we're thinking we're either going to go full on ahead with the Grand Design Company, because they are just making really the best product at the moment, and pay for that expensive product, or we're going to go bottom of the barrel and go with like the least favorite and least quality, because we've never owned an RV before, and we might get on the road and a few months later realize that's not the RV for us, and we won't at least have lost any value or little value in purchasing something that's half the price, even though it's half the quality. So kind of some big decisions to be made on that part coming up. But it's, again, going to probably come down to what's available at the right time at the right price. And there's a lot of RV dealerships around here. We live in Atlanta, and you go a few miles north or a few miles south of the city, and you can throw a rock on the side of the highway and pretty much hit an RV dealership, which is nice. So we don't have to actually drive for 600-800 miles to look at one. But so yeah, that's about it. hopefully next time I chime in, I'll be